A lot of people do not know why Bola Ahmed Tinubu kept someone like Asari Dokubo. I'm not saying that previous governments or maybe certain individuals, politicians, will not want to make use of some unruly people or whoever it is that they feel that they can use and dump. Asari Dokubo said that he went to Aso Villa with his boys. The truth is this: Asari Dokubo has some group of people who are loyal to him or people who are ready to do his bidding, all for monetary gain. A video circulated not so long ago, and that is Asari Dokubo standing as commander-in-chief of his own army. And the governor of Rivers State, Fubra, spoke, and he also asked the Nigerian army to do the needful. According to Asari Dokubo, he said even the past president, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, employed him privately with his boys to secure certain parts of the north of Nigeria, Kaduna, Abuja Expressway, because the Nigerian army are not doing their job. In fact, he said that the Nigerian army are corrupt and that they are the ones that are doing business with insecurity in Nigeria. It's the same that some people said. People who are Calabari, people who are from that particular region, people who are from the oil-rich regions in Nigeria, particularly that location where Mr. Asari Dokubo, he calls himself a doctor now, Dr. Asari Dokubo hails from, and they say that Asari Dokubo boys have been able to keep peace and calm, and that insecurity has reduced drastically as a result of their efforts, unlike that of the Nigerian army. Who is saying the truth? Who is not saying the truth? Is the Nigerian army saying the truth because they have the uniform and provided weapons from the Nigerian, from the federal government? Are they truthful? Is Asari Dokubo and his boys more truthful? Are they really working because it's for monetary gain? What has actually happened? Well, let us go further. Asari Dokubo went to Abuja and he actually went there against Labour, who are out there to protest. Asari Dokubo, to a lot of people, is like a thug, like MC Oluomo in Lagos and some other thugs that work for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They say Asari Dokubo has decided to volunteer himself as a thug right now, and that the DSS should call him. But is the DSS really going to call him? Asari Dokubo appeared in Aso Villa with Bola Ahmed Tinubu shaking hands, and we know the modus operandi of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu does not throw the water and the baby away. He does not throw the water in the bath and the baby away. He doesn't do that. There are times that he will need such individual. His modus operandi, he understands politics as it is in Nigeria. He knows that there are violent times. There are times that you need certain people on ground to be in support of you. There are those that you need to be loyal to you for a fee or for whatever interest that both of you that align in both of your directions. So Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not going to muscle on Asari Dokubo. He might call Asari Dokubo and ask him to caution himself a bit. That is if Asari Dokubo is going to be extremely violent. But Asari Dokubo as an individual, as a citizen, has a right to go to Aso Villa to protest against any protester. It's the right of anyone. Now, let us look at what Labour is saying. Labour is putting out certain demands. They said that crude oil should be refined in Nigeria, refineries should be looked into, which we all know that it will take discipline, to take a lot of effort for these refineries to work in Nigeria, because there are certain individuals who are making money off from the refinery not working. Refinery working in Nigeria will mean that certain individuals, the Nigerian military, that comprises of the Navy, some Air Force, and of course the Nigerian Army, and some criminals, business people, as they call themselves, and definitely politicians. Some of them will not be able to make that huge amount of money anymore if the refineries function in Nigeria, because there will be a lot of eyes on it. So, talking about refinery and many other things, the issue of the petroleum products not being available and the price of it and many other things, the pressure. Now, Asari Dokubo is out again protesting, or is he muscling or trying to show power, force? He brought in his boys to Abuja, and is saying anybody that stands against Bola Ahmed Tinubu or wants to go against Bola Ahmed Tinubu should be ready for him himself. He said Bola Ahmed Tinubu is his friend. Bola Ahmed Tinubu has the right key to open doors of prosperity for Nigeria. And if someone is going to work behind the scene, either using some political undertones or whatever, said he's going to stand his ground against it. I want us to watch this video of Asari Dokubo and see what Asari Dokubo has to say addressing his boys and those who are with him.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Daddy. Warlord. Thank you for your resilience.
Yes,
thank you, sir.
Yes,
we'll be here. We told them we'll be here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We told them.
Your boys are good to go, sir.
We told them.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Turn by turn. They know this.
That was Asari Dokubo doing what he knows how to do best. Asari Dokubo came to limelight when he was arrested. Of course, his activities in his region, Niger Delta, in the creeks, where he himself and his boys or men, they call themselves Niger Delta Avengers. Some might call them militants. They said they are fighting for their own space. And of course, he got what he wants. Now it seems it is his time to reign. It's time to do what he wants to do. He's asking Peter Obi to wait for his turn. He's asking whoever to wait for their turn. He said this is Bola Ahmed Tinubu's turn. And him and himself and his boys are ready to defend whatever it is. And the of course, the president is behind him. Bola Ahmed Tinubu will not feel bad about this. Definitely, it is more of his. It is more to his own. I mean, it's an extra for him finding someone who has dedicated time to help to support him. And I know Asari Dokubo is also doing this to protect his own interests too. He needs some funds. He needs money. He needs a lot. And he has said it. He said he's a businessman. He's looking for contracts. He's looking for this. So he's ready to do all of this theatrics. Very much theatrics. He's ready to dance. He's ready to jump. He's ready to jog. He's ready to go to Abuja. He's ready to also, try to maybe, protest against labor, NLC. He's ready to do all of that. He's ready to do all of that. And you cannot separate Labour Party and separate Labour, NLC, Nigerian Labour. You cannot separate because they are all intertwined together. I'm not going to say what is being requested by the Labour Party, the Labour Union is not it's not important or needed. It is, but according to Asari Dokubo, he believes that there are some political undertone, and he is ready to stand to make sure that nobody disrupts, nobody protests against Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And this is what I do not understand. Is he saying that people do not have the right to protest? Is he saying that he should be muscled upon? Although he has not brought weapons that we can see visibly, we can see visible weapons being brought to attack whoever. But everybody has a right to protest for or against. It's a right of every individual. I don't know what your thoughts are as regards this one. A lot of people are worried about Asari Dokubo's attitude, his action, his way of life, and a lot of things that he has been doing for a very long time now. They are worried and they are not comfortable. They are not happy with it, particularly those who are not supporters of APC or supporters of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Obviously, the question that begs for an answer is, what is Bola Ahmed Tinubu doing with Asari Dokubo? Where is that Asari Dokubo heading to? What is this all about? I believe it's basically for vendetta and for Asari Dokubo, and also an opportunity for him to make money. He's trying to put himself on the news so that Bola Ahmed Tinubu will continually see, and by so doing, he's protecting his own interests, and maybe he believes that he's protecting the interests of Bola Ahmed Tinubu also. I don't know what your thoughts are as regards this. A lot of people are not happy. They are saying, look, man, you cannot bring your militants trying to muscle on peaceful protesters. Are you trying to create clash? Do you want some kind of anarchy in Nigeria? That is the question that a lot of people are throwing out. What are your own thoughts as regards this one? Like and share this video. Subscribe to this channel. See you in the next update.